So there we have it. I got banned from Facebook yet again. I've been banned for 99% of this year. Around the turn of the new year, Facebook have cracked down on censorship to the extreme. They were building up to it, but before that, but at the turn of the 2018, they've gone crazy with censorship and crap. So what am I being banned this time? This post goes against our community standards. It was actually in the name of bullying this time. Apparently I'm a bully for saying no pedophiles, terrorists, vandals, thieves, thugs, rapists, or liars allowed. Get the fuck out of here. So according to Facebook, me saying that in a Facebook group made in my name and the organisation I started, where I get to define who gets to join and who doesn't, and I get to define the standards of who joins. So I'm saying that no pedophiles, terrorists, vandals, thieves, thugs, rapists, or liars are allowed in. And this is my organisation. I can prove that I founded this organisation. I have the authority here to decide. And I get to say no to these evil things. And if you're these evil things, get the fuck out of here. So apparently things like pedophilia, terrorism, and promoting genocide and all that, according to Facebook, they decide who gets to join my organisation, not me. They decide. And if I say no to terrorists and pedophiles and shit like that, I'm a bully, apparently, according to Facebook. And I get banned. Not the people doing this shit and a lot more. No, that's okay. But if I'm white and Muslims are allowed to rule over everyone and do what they do. But if you're white, you're not allowed to say anything. No, you're not even allowed to speak back. And if you don't speak back, that's hate speech as well, because I get banned for saying nothing as well. Saying nothing's hate speech according to Facebook too. So I decided I'll contest this. And here's my little message. I said certain people are repeatedly promoting terrorism, genocide, pedophilia, theft, lying, etc., while bullying, stalking, threatening, and hacking innocent people in a group made in my name. False reporting anyone who stands up to them while Facebook bans all their victims and they continue unhindered. I simply told them to leave and stop promoting this vile filth. You want to censor me for telling them just to leave? You want to promote and protect this shit? It's all documented. I've been banned over and over this whole year for the same reason. I even get banned for saying nothing at all. Apparently silence is also hate speech. If you're white, there will be serious legal consequences. So I click send and look what happens. We could not process your request. Please try again later. I tried this multiple times and they're blocking me from being able to make a complaint and a response, a report back to contest this this bullshit. So let me explain some of this. I'll first explain, just the other day, a couple of days ago, just after I finally got unbanned again, someone I know had their Facebook account permanently deleted by Facebook for hurting someone's feelings. Yeah, so if you got like a pedophile terrorist and you criticize them over it and tell them to fuck off, that's hurting their feelings and you'll get a permanent Facebook ban for that. They're allowed to promote their terrorist, genocidal shit and rapist shit, pedophilia shit. They're allowed to do that. But if you criticize them, you hurt their feelings and you get a permanent ban. So let me explain what's going on here. So back in 2015 when I started the Manhattan campaign, I did it just at the right time where Facebook had been overrun with New Age cultists and Muslim terrorists. And other stuff happened. A lot of Facebook groups and pages and stuff were taken down by a bunch of hackers and doing all kinds of shit. And I took them all down and stopped all this shit. And a lot of places were taken down before I salvaged it all, and I did it through the Anonymous Consensus Group. It was the main battleground for all this, and a whole bunch of them were tried to go to war against me and lost and got humiliated and exposed and ratted out, and it all stopped. However, there was a progressive New Age cult and Muslim attack against anonymous groups, and at the time, Facebook was progressively, other social media as well, but especially Facebook this is where most of the groups and shit happened, was progressively censoring anyone who criticized these Muslims and New Agers, especially Muslims, and they progressively took over what was left of anonymous groups, and they were the only ones left. Every other anonymous group's been banned, except for these ones overrun with Muslims. Now the New Age cult has backed off a little. It's still there, still doing their evil shit, but they've backed off a bit because Muslims have taken over. Muslim terrorist pedophiles, and they're rampantly just promoting all kinds of toxic, lying shit, genocidal shit, all day, every day, throughout all these anonymous groups. And if you look at these anonymous groups, some of them have like tens of thousands of members and shit, and no one ever speaks in there except for these few Muslim terrorists. And what happens is anyone who does speak, they get banned. For saying anything they say, they get banned. All these Muslim terrorists, pedophiles, are allowed to do their shit all day, every day, promote all their toxic lies. Every now and then someone will respond in criticism and they'll get banned. So because Facebook, especially at the turn of this year, 2018, Facebook have intentionally facilitated all this pedophilia, terrorism shit. They've intentionally done this in this massive censorship war they're going on. So not only are you criticised for any kind of right-wing kind of politics, anything that goes against the narrative. You're not allowed to criticise their puppets, their Muslim puppets, or you get permanently banned. So they're given a free roam to do all this stuff. This isn't by accident. It's all intentional. Now, understand here that all these social media companies, even Google, even Apple are doing this. Google, Apple, Microsoft have been doing this too. But especially social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. All these companies are conspiring together and they're doing a lot of very evil things. Now, it's already law that these people must be executed by law for the serious genocidal crimes they're doing. All their companies should be confiscated, totally confiscated by the US government. They're all based in the US. They should be, by law, they should be confiscated entirely by the US government, and most, if not all, the employees put in prison for the rest of their life, and many of them face the death penalty for their genocidal crimes. Terrorist organisations like the Southern Poverty Law Centre. A whole lot of them should be executed under US law. I support bringing the death penalty in other countries like Australia, where it's no longer the death penalty, but it should be made the death penalty for genocidal crimes. Genocide is the most serious of all crimes, and they're promoting this shit. They want to accuse all these fake Russian bots and everything of rigging elections. No, these conspiring pieces of shit on social media, they're the ones rigging elections, and it's been rampantly proven that they're doing this. There's piles and piles of evidence on all this evil shit they're doing. What they're doing is illegal, immoral. It's the worst of all crimes, and they should be held accountable to it. It's simply a matter of enforcing the law, and enforcing the law against very law enforcement agencies who don't do it. Now, the very law enforcement agencies, if they're caught, and they have been rampantly caught, protecting these criminals and not doing their job, they should face the death penalty too. There's a lot of people in this world who simply need to die and be forced to face the death penalty for these genocidal crimes they're doing. This anti-white narrative, it's all the same. Anti-white, anti-Christian narrative. So I'll just give you another example of what's going on here. Let me find it. I think it's I moved to end. Okay, here it is. So it's okay to be white. Now you might already know about the it's okay to be white meme. So let's look at this. This meme going around, it's okay to be white, and it exists for a reason, just to show that all these real racists, calling all white people racist, they're the real racists, and they're genocidal filth who just need to be eradicated from the face of the earth. Zero tolerance. The conditions of world peace is zero tolerance to this genocidal shit. Zero tolerance. They all just need to die. But it's already law in America. It's law in most other countries. Is these people simply need to be executed under the law for their genocidal crimes. So in Australia, it isn't. There's no death penalty in Australia anymore, and I heavily support bringing back the death penalty for people who do these genocidal crimes. So here we have Pauline Hanson pushed it's okay to be white as a motion in the Parliament, and it has been the motion for it to be okay to be white has failed in Parliament, as they've been voted by all these anti-white racist scum, genocidal scum, who say it's not okay to be white. It was first passed, only barely passed in Parliament, and then they changed their mind and they went against it, motioned against it. So according to the Australian government, it's not okay to be white. Every one of these politicians who voted against this motion should be executed under the law for genocide. Zero tolerance for this shit. And this is the war to end all wars going on here. The war between good and evil. And all these anti-white genocidal scumbags need to be wiped off the face of the earth. Zero tolerance for the whole fucking lot of them. And it's already the law. In most of the world, this is already the law, that they should be executed. And for those places that their death penalty has been removed, I heavily support bringing back that death penalty to punish them with the death penalty for their genocidal crimes. Imagine how evil will manage after when they get executed for doing this shit. They'll stop doing this shit. Evil runs rampant for a reason. There's no enforcement of law, and there soon will be. So I'll finish this video off with some videos of what happened. What happened in this particular, it's just the same thing over and over again, is a bunch of genocidal Muslim pedophile terrorists promoting all kinds of genocidal lies and shit, promoting all kinds of genocide, promoting pedophilia and all kinds of toxic shit. And I get banned for bullying, for saying no to pedophilia and terrorism and shit, and that's apparently bullying, me saying that. So here's an example at the end of all this. This has gone on for a couple of days since I got unbanned. A group of evil pieces of shit bombarding anonymous groups and promoting all this genocidal shit. And here's just, I can't even access the other threads. Facebook has banned me from even accessing. I get an error message every time I try to access these threads. These threads still exist, but Facebook won't let me access them. There's only one thread I can access. And I'll show you a video of this thread, just to show example. Now this thread was at the end of these lying pieces of shit becoming desperate. And this was the latest thread that they made in response to all this stuff. Now they're accusing me of being a Jew. These are Muslim terrorists. They're anti-Jew, and obviously Jews is a good reason to criticize the Jews. But I like to try and criticize the Jews as much as I can, and I have good reason to. But I'm not promoting their genocide, and as a I won't go into much detail, but they're promoting the genocide of Jews. They're promoting the genocide of whites, Christians, the West, and promoting all these toxic pro-Muslim lies. And this is just the end of all this shit before I got banned. Just a recent threat. Okay, see this shit for what it is. All these people involved, these people are talking this shit. The Facebook employees censoring the victims and all this stuff. All these people need to be charged with the death penalty for what they've done, and it's already legal in the death penalty for committing genocide in America. So let's enforce the law and kill all these fuckers under the law. It's already the law. In order to preserve the peace, these people are conspiring in genocide. Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Dorsey, and all that, they're all engaging in genocide. It's extensively documented. You're not allowed to question their genocidal narrative, or you get banned, or you get legal threats, you get killed yourself, all kinds of stuff. Look what they did to Andrew Torber and Gab. Um, they they uh, they did a terrorist attack on his parents, and they did all other shit at the same time. This is war. This is a war between good and evil, and these people will not play fairly. They will not play by the law. It's time to crack down and enforce the law, and enforce the law against the very government involved, and hold the government accountable. All these people in the government who are protecting these terrorist pedophile criminals, the whole lot of them need to be executed as well under the law. And I will just mention one more thing. When your life or your heritage and legacy is being threatened, now your legacy is more important than your life. If so much as your legacy is being threatened, and your heritage or your race is being someone's promoting genocide against your race, you have the right to act in self-defense. Now, you have the right to act in self-defense without having to go through the legal system and the governments. Someone does this on the other side of the world, you have the right to act in self-defense and do whatever you need to do to stop the threat from against your race or person or whatever. Self-defense, understand self-defense. Don't be intimidated by the government saying you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. Fuck them. You are allowed to do this shit. Know what your real rights are. Whether they're going to recognize those rights or not, fuck them. If they want to violate your rights, act in self-defense against them too. So if the government won't do their job, you do the job. You enforce the law. You act in self-defense however you damn well need to. And act in self-defense against corrupt government officials as well. I can't say in detail on YouTube about exactly what I mean, but you get the drift of what I mean. Take the law into your own hands. Enforce the fucking law. So I'll just lead here now to the last thread that I got banned over. My comment that is on the first image I showed in this video has been deleted. But you just see an example of this shit that goes on. This is the back end of the shit. So this is at the end of a lot of other shit that they've said. All this genocidal shit. And here's me pulling up and having zero tolerance for their shit. I thought I'd re-upload this video and add a little bit of extra at the end here before I show the actual last thread. So I found a way to eventually contend this false accusation of bullying, and I contended it, and I won. I contended it, I went to sleep, I woke up, and I get a message saying that I've won the contention, and I wasn't bullying. Apparently now I'm not bullying. So I won the review. I go on Facebook to do a test post. As soon as I click the box to type in, I get this message. You may have used Facebook in a way that our system considers unusual. Even if you didn't mean to, you can post again in 29 days. So I'm still banned for 30 days. They've just changed the reason. They can't get me on false accusation of bullying. So now it's unusual activity. Well, I look at this. I clicked a box saying apparently every time I click any textbooks or any page, I get that same message, and I can contend it. So anytime I click any page, I'll get this message that I've been banned again. And it says, we'll review activity from your account at community standards. Well, there's an option to, just like before, to send a message. So I'll send a message. So seriously, I keep getting banned on Facebook for bizarre reasons or no reason at all. This time I get banned for bullying. I contend it for review and pass the review. I should be unbanned, but no. I attempt to post, and I get a new message saying that I've been posting in an unusual way. Banned again as soon as I'm unbanned, without posting anything. I've been banned this entire year. Many of my friends have been constantly banned in the same way. Anything I say, I am falsely accused of hate speech. If I say nothing at all, apparently that is hate speech as well, simply because I'm white. if I contend a ban and win. I still get banned for unusual activity when I haven't posted anything. Apparently, community standards can mean whatever you want it to mean. By all means, tell me what community standards I've violated this time for posting absolutely nothing and being unable to because I'm falsely banned. So, as you can expect from last time, they've blocked me from posting a comment for contending it again. So, look, see this ridiculous, evil, illegal bullshit that's going on here. They can't find a way to ban you, they just make shit up. So apparently I've got another 30-day ban after contending this 30-day ban and winning for posting unusual activity. This is like having a mental illness of documenting government corruption and being too smart for my own good, you know. It's just as ridiculous as that. All these people just need to go to prison, and a lot of them just need the death penalty.